you have this grand vision and build very complex and big products. They are scaling out to, I can say, one of the biggest products you guys build in Microsoft. Now, and it is an intense environment. Intense environment means people are very, ambitious, hardworking, intelligent. So everybody is trying to do their best. Now, in this atmosphere, you are trying to produce the best product possible by the team. So it creates a lot of stress in people, in team. So how you manage the health of the team? In Microsoft, we call it WHI, Work Health Index. And all the managers are, in the review time, they'll get 360 feedback. So at one end, you have to get the work done. Second end, the same guy is going to give you the feedback. So you cannot just, use the stick approach. It's a very fine balance. And I have not read anywhere in any book how to manage this thing. And I know, Jay, working with you, that you used to manage it pretty well. Your WHI used to be very good. So what is the secret there? How you keep the team health so good and still produce so complex products?
So this is a very good question. There is no like a checklist that I can give you that this is going to work. And I've had times where I had my WH is very low. You know what I mean, in some area or the other. But however, this is where it comes down to the principles, the values that you establish within the team. So, and this is a thing that I do with my teams, and I learned it from somebody, is whenever a new person is joining your team, you need to have a very good half an hour heart-to-heart conversation, and you need to talk about these values or ethos of the group. Okay? And I always tell people that, hey, these are the things which we value. Okay? Number one is integrity and honesty. Okay? Above all, we are human beings. First, you need to be a good human being. Okay? That's the number one. Number two is we try to innovate a lot in the code, in a vision and everything. So innovation is our second kind of an area that we want to thrive. This is the second value. Everybody needs to innovate. Innovation, so writing a document or creating an idea is not it. And then third one is execution. How do you execute on your ideas or innovation and everything? You need to have a very thoughtful execution. Just an idea doesn't cut it. And the last one, what I call, this is the thing earlier I was talking about, the trust and how you work with the team and how you make others better. Okay? Because in the fourth one, it actually grounds at a point that we want to build a star team rather than a team with a star individuals. You know, in Microsoft, the interviewing process and everything, we try to hire the best talent and everything. And somebody told me once that, hey, every good developer has excess luggage in some place or the other. This is the place that you need to have that conversation. Okay? And when you establish your ethos, and every time you see people are deviating from that in a meeting, it is not that you need to reprimand in front of everybody, but give people just-in-time feedback. Okay, there are certain places where I've seen an individual is not exhibiting any of these values. Okay, I have a 15 minutes conversation. Then when I'm walking out, I say that, hey, can we get a coffee? And actually give that example right and there, so that people can get that feedback. So these are the small adjustments actually make you run a much cohesive team. Right. And you need to the team would automatically try to understand that they need to work as a team. And when you are actually doing this most of the things actually fall in line. Hey, the respect, the diversity, hey, we need to take everybody's ideas into consideration. The third thing what I talk about is, hey, is somebody is working long hours. Okay, how can I go and help him so that he can have a better work-life balance? You know what I mean? I think it is not just that the people are coming and help. A lead or a manager need to see that, hey, we did not do a good planning. Okay, we cannot accomplish all these things. Being able to cut, saying that, hey, for this release we won't do it. You know, and things. All these things happen when you put your ethos together, so that people will be more than willing to come and talk about it. Once you create a team where people feel very open about talking about the tough things, that is the place that you want to be. Once people start actually surfacing that, and they see that their voice is heard, their concerns are heard, and an action is taken, automatically it leads to team health. And WHIs and all these are lagging indicators.
Right.
Okay, if you do all these things right, your WHIs and your LEIs, the leadership excellence score and all, they follow, because people see the work you are doing to be able to create a cohesive workplace where people respect each other. You know what I mean? And they feel that it's an extended family.
True. Very good. I think very good advice. And I think it's all based and everything is built on top of trust. So first thing is establish the trust, because as you said, you can give the feedback just in time. And if you don't have a trust established already, that may not go very well. So very, very good advice. So I will shift the gear a little bit now, coming back to the technology. In fact, our show focus is people, process, and technology. So my focus in this show is about people and processes. But technology is also important.